Good morning. It's lovely to connect with you today. My name is Leanne Peters. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to share some guidance for Wednesday and Thursday. So I trust that you're well. It's very early here. I not long got up actually. It's almost 7:30 a.m. on Wednesday morning. My daughter's just gone to school to catch the school bus, so I thought I'd share with you because I plan on doing a lot of ceramic making today. Hi Tommy, hi Alison, hi Lawrence and Diane, hi Joanne, and Sky's here. Hi Zamara. Lovely to see you all. So if you're new to watching, welcome. What I'm going to be doing is using my Speed of Light Oracle cards, and I'm going to be pulling one card for Wednesday, one card for Thursday, and one card for the theme for Wednesday and Thursday. I'm not doing personal requests for guidance here today. This is general guidance for everyone, so I trust that you've been led here for a reason. Just take on board what feels right for you and let the rest go. I have my singing bell here, which I will play at some point when I'm inspired to. Aside from that, I'm ready to go. So let's get straight into it. I'm looking for the best card now for Wednesday, the 8th of November. So if it's not Wednesday for you yet, you can think of this as guidance in advance, or go back to my video from Monday and you will see the guidance there for Tuesday. So this is Wednesday the 8th of November, and I trust 100% that the best card will find its way to the top, which is this here. It's card 19 called Integration, and the key words say settling, grounding, nature, and calm. It talks about the energy settling and calming down on Wednesday, very favourable for that settling and that, is there a better word that I can find? Settling, I guess, feels right for now, but it feels like the energy's stabilising, I guess is another good word to use, stabilising, finding its position. You know, when this card came up in a couple of weeks ago, I think, I talked a bit about how it's a bit like how the leaf unpins from the tree and it sort of falls down and finds its place on the ground. And that's what the energy is potentially doing for us on Wednesday. There's this sense of contentment, this sense of stabilisation, this sense of the energy settling into place, where we can kind of stop and just take a nice deep breath, to stop and smell the roses if you like, or just stop and catch our breath after some quite busy, hectic times over this last week or so. So the energy's settling down, the changes are settling into place in our physical body, in our physical life. So it's no longer energy, or it's transforming from the ethers, from something we just sense or feel that's coming, that feels a bit like air, and it's starting to become more tangible, more something that we can experience in our everyday life, that we can feel in our body, that we can see playing out in our actual life. So that's part of this process of integration. It's like the energy in its higher vibrations starting to densify and become more physical. So very favourable for doing things that nurture yourself, and doing things that perhaps help manifest or support a manifestation of something that you've been working on in your life. So manifestation means taking form. So if you've been working on bringing something into form, then Wednesday's going to be favourable for that. The first thing that comes to mind for me with that is what I plan to do, which is a lot of ceramics today, and starting with just a chunk of clay, of wet clay, and turning it into something so that clay is basically manifesting through that journey of integration, or that journey of manifestation, that process, if you like, which I never ever tire of. I find it so, it's just like alchemy to me, that journey. So lots of settling. Enjoy and embrace that. There's a lot of balance too I'm feeling in this card. So a lot of potential for balance. If that's something that's important to you, see if you can welcome it into your heart. So that's the guidance for Wednesday. Integration, calm, settling, that sort of stuff. So I trust that resonates. Hi Danielle, Alison. Hi Alison. She's been for the last 9 to 12 months or so, time for reaping. Reaping the fruits of your labour, the rewards, I guess, from your hard work. Good morning, Jennifer. And Kirsten's here. Thank you. I don't know if I need luck with my clay work. I just need to focus and get it happening before it all dries out. So I'm now looking for the best card for Thursday, the 9th of November. So Thursday the 9th. And I trust the best card will find its way to the top, which is this. Thursday the 9th is here. And we've got card 5 called Sacred Haven. This is perfect. The keywords say gratitude, connect, reflect, and stand still. This talks about practicing our gratitude on Thursday and looking at what we can be grateful for that's happening in our life, people in our life, or even things about ourselves. To actually stop, there's a lot of stopping in this card too, stopping and noticing, stopping and counting our blessings is what I want to say. But it's important to practice our gratitude in a genuine way. So let's make sure that we're feeling whatever it is that we're declaring that we're grateful for, that we're really genuinely feeling grateful for it. And if we're not, then let's just skip over that thing or that person and explore why we may not be feeling quite as grateful for that thing as we might be for others. If we're really struggling right now, then sometimes all we can find to be grateful for is things that just the basic things like breathing or having food to eat or a roof over our head. Those really survival basic things to strip back and be grateful for, and then expand from there. So we may find some of us may go on a bit of a rampage of gratitude on Thursday, and that helps increase the energy of things that we're grateful for. We start noticing more the glass half full rather than the glass half empty. So our perspective shifts when we're practicing genuine gratitude. So something I recommend if you're not accustomed to practicing that lately, Thursday is going to be very supportive for practicing our gratitude, to stop and count our blessings. So both of these cards for both of these days have brought about that energy of stopping, pausing, counting our blessings, catching our breath. So there's this sense of pause. There's this sense of like the holding of the breath before the breath moves out or we start breathing out. So there's this sense of hold, this sense of capturing sacred moments and capturing the precious moments, to be grateful for. So there's so much to be grateful for about simply being here in this moment, because today and tomorrow is never promised to everyone or to anyone. So let's count our blessings while we're here to enjoy them, the things that are working for us. So that's the guidance for Wednesday and Thursday. I'm going to grab the singing bell now. So I'm going to use my singing bell. This is a Tibetan singing bell, which I've taken the ringer out and I hold mine this way. And what are we going to, unless there's something that you specifically need that's pressing for you at this time, let's play the bell and hold the intention to stop, to breathe, to notice and embrace, to capture this sacred moment, and to just settle into this moment, settle into our body, settle into our breath, settle into the sound and what we're experiencing now, and see if we can expand that and continue to capture it over Wednesday and Thursday. So take a nice deep breath and trust that you will receive what you need. You can't do anything wrong, so just simply listen and enjoy. And let's see what happens. So nice deep breath, and just check in with your body. Slow your breathing down. So you may like to take this moment to think of some obvious things that you're grateful for. Perhaps that you're alive and well today, or that you're at least alive today if you're not feeling well. That we're fortunate enough to have internet access where we can connect in these types of intimate, more personal ways. So think about what you can be grateful for. And allow that gratitude to open your heart, to fill you up, to fill you up with love, a sense of belonging, a sense of contentment. Okay, I'm just going to do one last round with the bell. So take a last couple of deep breaths. What a beautiful moment. Thank you for sharing it with me. I trust you enjoyed that little bit of singing bell and time for you. What a beautiful moment. I just feel like I just want to sit in this moment and just capture it and hold this space. It's quite beautiful. So thanks for joining with me. So I am now looking for the best card for the theme for Wednesday and Thursday. So the theme card, I think of bringing these days together and helping us see the bigger picture for Wednesday and Thursday. Good morning, everyone. Lovely to see you all. I will be reading all of your comments when I get back onto my computer soon. Okay, the best card for the theme, I trust, is this. Here. Oh, we've got Yogi Card 32. And the keywords say teacher, student, wisdom, study, and leader. So this card's not only talking about learning new skills or studying or developing our skills. It can be in a traditional sense or it can be non-traditional over Wednesday and Thursday. But it's also reminding us to learn and lead. And really, is there much of a difference? Is there a difference between learning and leading? there is a slight difference, but perhaps they do go together, a bit like giving and receiving, or our in and out breath, that they complement and balance each other. So we might find some of us step into that learning role throughout Wednesday and Thursday, where we're learning those new skills and developing perhaps our current skills, or stepping into something new, where we're in a position of learning and developing and growing and going through that sometimes those uncomfortable moments where we're learning some new things. And I get a bit like that because, you know, a lot of art things come quite easily to me, but there are some art things that challenge me. So I find when I get into that learning mode, when I'm really challenged, I get really super rebellious, and I want to do crazy things like add really crazy colours or do something just crazy and out of the ordinary, just to kind of push myself through that challenge and push through that uncomfortable feeling. So don't be afraid of that uncomfortable, challenged feeling if you're learning something new, because it does take a little bit of time sometimes to learn and develop and feel more comfortable with what we're learning. And all of us have been through things that we've learned at the very beginning, and now we've developed that and perhaps quite mastered that skill. So let's put ourselves back into that learning space if that's something that we're doing or inspired to do over Wednesday and Thursday. And then on the balance of that, on the other side, is that leading energy, and really stepping forward and allowing ourselves to lead the way for ourselves in our life. I will actually bring up a little bit something that came up a few years ago. So I create spirit guide drawings, so I connect with my own and other people's spiritual guides and teachers, which to me are just an extension of who we are. I feel they're just an extension of our own being, and represent or seem external, if you like, or other beings, because sometimes that's a way that us humans can relate as an external being, but I feel in truth that they represent a part of us that's calling to be integrated. Could be a part of us from a past life, or a part of our essence that's calling for us to learn and discover more about ourselves so we can integrate with that part of who we are. That's how I see spiritual guides and teachers. But a lot of people see them as external beings, external from themselves, guides that may lead the way. But you know, I felt, I'm pretty sure it came up in a meditation I did many years ago, that spiritual guides and teachers and beings, I guess, and whatever we may be looking at from the external perspective, we may see them as being our leaders and that we kind of follow them. But I feel really strongly that we're the leaders and that they follow us, or we instruct or direct or hold the intention for that energy or that external being, if we see it in that way, to follow us, if you like, and that we are actually leading the way in our life. I feel like when we recognize that we are leaders, that we are not followers, and that we are not giving our power away to others or to external beings like spiritual guides, teachers, angels, that sort of thing. Once we recognize our own personal power and take full responsibility for our role as a leader, we're the ones here living on this physical earth right now, so we're the ones who call the shots in our life. Once we recognize that role and we step into that role of leader, things start to move forward in quite strong and powerful leaps and bounds. So let's reclaim our power, our personal power again. I was talking about this in the last video, and recognize our role as leader in our life. We might not be leader in every facet of our life and everything that we do in our life, but we are certainly leaders in regards to our life's path, where we are in our life, or where we are on our journey, and what we want to do with our life. So let's stop giving our power away and waiting for other people to make the decisions or other people to step out in front, but let's start stepping out in front and leading the way. Reminds me a little bit of that stepping in card. Actually, I'll grab it because it's just coming to mind at this time, and it gives another perspective of what I'm talking about. Here, this card didn't come up, but it's coming to mind right now, and I just want to talk a bit about it from another perspective of what I'm talking about as leader. This card talks about making a solo commitment. Sometimes in our life, we're waiting for other people to commit to things. We might be waiting for other people to step up and say, yes, let's do this, or here's the date, let's go. Sometimes I feel we spend too much time and energy waiting on other people to get their act together, or to set a date, or to start moving and start taking action. I feel right now we're being guided to reclaim our personal power, step into our role as leader, and step in and make that commitment ourselves. Why is it necessary right now to be waiting on other people, or to be putting our power in other people's hands? In some situations it may be necessary. We may have to wait for another person to step up and make that commitment. But with all of this information that's coming out, I wonder if it's absolutely necessary on all counts. So I feel that we're guided on Wednesday and Thursday to step into our role as leader, to also step into our role as a student, and to learn, because we can still lead and learn at the same time. In fact, we are learning and leading at the same time, I feel. So when we step into that role and reclaim our personal power and reclaim our role as leader, we are learning because we're stepping into new territory a lot of the time. So that's the guidance for Wednesday and Thursday. I trust it resonates with you and is supportive for your days, and perhaps gives you something to think about or consider. That's if it's resonated with you, or if it's inspired you. So these cards have come to you from my intuition and my Speed of Light Oracle cards. There are 55 cards in this deck, and they are available now. They've been created independently, so if you want to learn more about them, just have a look on my website at templeofbalance.com.au. Thank you for joining me today. I've just got a couple of things to talk about. Firstly, and I see Jennifer's watching. Jennifer's down as one of my notes. Jennifer and a friend of ours, Andy, and I will be, I'm not sure what you call it, we'll be getting together on Sunday, the 19th of November. I'm pretty sure it's a Sunday. Is it a Sunday? Please confirm for me, Jennifer. I've written down Saturday, but I'm thinking it's a Sunday. Whatever it is, on the 19th of November in the Hobart area, if you're in Hobart, Tasmania, I'll be doing some spirit guide drawings. You need to pre-book, so get in touch if you're interested and want the details. I'll be doing spirit guide drawings in the morning. I have 3 spaces left. Jennifer will be doing some connections with people too, and Andy will be doing more readings or mediumship, I'm pretty sure, but I'll confirm that. If you've got a question, just ask. And then at 1 o'clock, Jennifer will be hosting, Jennifer's watching now, Jennifer will be hosting a meditation in the same area. So I'll also have a stall with my oracle cards and books, and I'll be doing some drumming in between spirit guide drawings for free. So please come along, have a look if you're in the area. That's from 10 o'clock on Sunday. Yes, Sunday the 19th of November. And if you want to hang around till 1 o'clock, I'm pretty sure it's a $5 donation for Jennifer's meditation group. But if you want to connect, I'll be there. Jennifer will be there. And if you want to connect with like minds, that's on Sunday the 19th of November. A meditation starts at 1, and you can pop in any time through the morning if you want to. So let me know if you want more details in the Hobart area. So thank you, looking forward to it. My new pendants, I've got a couple more of these left. There's a few of them sold yesterday. These are now on the website, including this one. I love it, so I've been pinching it to wear the last couple of videos, but have a look on my website if you want to. There's some new pendants too, and a couple of hours left. I'm working on some new ceramics, so some more new things will be coming up in the next couple of weeks. The new drum has already sold, so there'll be more drums coming too soon. If you want to learn more about the work I do, please visit my website at templeofbalance.com.au. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to. And if you'd like to connect more privately, just send us a message through our website. So I'll be back to share with you again soon. Actually, don't forget the 11:11 healing event on Saturday morning, 9:30 Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time, which is GMT plus 11. I have put the event listing up on this Temple of Balance Facebook page, but it is massively suppressed. So go and have a look in the events tab if you want to know the exact time of the 11:11 healing event. It's my only public healing event, so I look forward to connecting with you there. And I'll be back again on Friday probably for some more guidance. So thank you so much for connecting. I've really enjoyed spending this time with you this morning, and I trust you enjoy your Wednesday and Thursday, and sending you lots of love from my heart to yours. Namaste. And remember to be kind and gentle to yourself and enjoy your precious moments. Fill them with gratitude, fill them with preciousness, fill them with sacredness, because each moment is sacred. We are so blessed to be here today. We are here on behalf of all of those that we've loved who cannot be here today. We are so fortunate to be here, breathing this air and being in this moment on behalf of all of those that we've loved. So thank you, and don't forget that this moment, every breath that you take, is precious. Thank you for being you, and I'll chat with you again soon. Namaste.